Wanderstop is one of the coziest emotional adventures I've played in a long time. We play as Alta, a retired warrior who spent most of her life fighting battles. Now she stepped away from that life and is trying to discover who she is by running a tiny tea shop in a magical forest. And the beauty of Wanderstop is how it replaces conflict with connection. Every day starts slow. You step outside your wooden cabin, breathe in the soft forest air, and gather herbs and ingredients from the woods. As you wander through the trees, you'll hear birds, flowing water, and these gentle melodies that honestly feels like therapy. Once you head back to the shop, travelers arriving on the forest path become your main focus. Each person has a story, a worry, or something they've been carrying with them, and the little tea shop becomes a safe space for them. The tea making itself is calming, choosing ingredients, heating the water, and watching Alta craft something warm and comforting. What really stands out is how the game explores healing. As Alta listens to others, she starts discovering parts of herself she left behind. It's reflective, peaceful, and surprisingly deep for such a soft game. The colors is beautiful with its warm lighting, soft colors, and gentle animations. It's one of those games you play when you want to slow down and reconnect with something comforting. So if you like games like Coffee Talk, A Short Hike, or the quiet moments of Stardew Valley, you'll definitely love Wanderstop. Now, next game we're going to talk about is called The Little Witch in the Woods. The Little Witch in the Woods is basically a cozy fairy tale you get to live inside. You play as Ellie, an apprentice witch who moves to a tiny forest village to learn potion making. The entire game feels like a warm autumn sweater with soft pixel art, magical creatures, and the world designed to make you smile. Your days are filled with small tasks that never feel stressful. You explore key forest areas to find ingredients like flowers, berries, or little magical critters. You bring everything back to your workshop, open your spell book, and brew potions using a simple, satisfying crafting system. There's a real sense of ritual in the brewing, selecting the ingredients, adjusting the heat, timing everything just right, but still extremely gentle and welcoming for beginners. The villagers are adorable, each with their own personalities and routines. Helping them with simple tasks makes the world feel alive, and the dialogue is filled with tiny moments of humor and charm. It's the kind of game where you end up smiling without even realizing it. And visually, it's honestly just gorgeous. You got that soft pixel art with the lanterns glowing and the cozy cabins, twinkling forest lights, and small animations that make the world feel so magical. It's relaxing, cute, and it gives that cottage core fantasy feeling. So if you like games like Cozy Grove, Spiritfarer, or the artillery games, you'll definitely love this game as well. Now let's talk about the game Coffee Caravan. Coffee Caravan offers cafe vibes, pastel colors, and warm drinks, but with a fun, nice little twist. You're running a moving coffee shop. Instead of being tied to one location, you drive your caravan through a little workshop map and you stop in town, serving customers along the way. The gameplay loop is incredibly satisfying. You set up your cafe for the day, unlock new drink recipes, and serve customers with different preferences. Some want something sweet, others want something strong, some may want some special combination. And experimenting to make them happy becomes super relaxing. The recipes have this cozy charm too, like the caramel lattes, berry teas. If you're a fan of aesthetic cafe games, this is one that probably will check all the boxes. As you progress, you can upgrade your caravan, expand your menu, and decorate the inside of your mobile coffee shop. It creates a sense of progression without ever feeling stressful. And if you really want to relax, there's a special cozy mode that removes most of the pressure and lets you play at your own pace. The art style is soft and pastel with cute character designs and simple backgrounds that match the relaxing tone. Combine that with the calm music and the warm drink making animations, and it becomes the perfect winter game. Easy Delivery Co. is a surprisingly soothing winter game that feels like taking a peaceful evening drive through a snowy town. You play as a cat who works for a small delivery company, bringing packages to cozy houses scattered across the wintry mountain region. There's something really special about the atmosphere. Snow falls softly across the landscape, street lamps glow warmly in the night, and your little truck rumbles quietly along the winding, snowy roads. There's no rushing, You take your time navigating through the mountains, parking near cute homes, and dropping off packages. The whole game feels like a relaxing winter postcard. The visuals have a retro, low poly charm that actually enhances the cozy feeling. The developers kept things simple and calm, giving you space to take just in the scenery, and the music is slow and peaceful, adding to the sense of being wrapped in a blanket on a snowy night. The gameplay is simple, but I think it's on purpose because it's meant to be meditative. Pick up packages, draw off, deliver, and repeat. But because each route is set in different snowy villages, it never feels boring. It's a perfect game to unwind with, especially if you love winter landscapes. Now, this is a game that I just recently talked about, but it's making a repeat in today's video. And this game is called the Winter Burrow. Winter Burrow is one of the coziest winter themed games out there. You play as a tiny mouse returning to your childhood home, a little burrow deep in the snowy forest. But when you arrive, the burrow is abandoned, messy, and freezing cold. So your main quest is to restore him to a warm, inviting home. You spend your days collecting materials, gathering food, making simple crafts, and improving your burrow one piece at a time. The game uses tiny world charm really well. Everything is mouse sized. Mini tables, mini pastries, little leaf blankets, warm glowing lanterns. It feels like a woodland storybook brought to life. You meet other woodland creatures, so if you like games like Unpacking, The Stillness of the Wind, or Snacko, Winter Burrow is a perfect addition to your cozy playlist.